Welcome to Weekly Digest 58. In this digest, we explore the world's deadliest part electric highways and sweet home Alabama. Well, just Alabama. So, stick around to find out what we explore in this digest.
So go ahead and subscribe for more positive videos.
And lastly, let the farts begin.
The Paperless Press were all about making you laugh and making you smile. And nothing can make you laugh more than a fun fart fact. The term silent but deadly has long been used to describe the stinkiest of farts that you can never hear, but it actually has some meaning. The stink in a fart is caused by hydrogen sulfide, which is only 1% in concentration in farts. However, if this concentration reached 1000 ppm, it could actually kill someone. Now, what would happen if it reached 10,000 ppm?
Oh no.
Let's note that the key takeaways from this is that farts stink and farts can kill.
10,000 farts can actually kill you.
Well, that is true. Now, let's move on to another thing that is green, but instead of a fart, it doesn't smell. A 3-year-old lost turtle washed ashore far, far, far away from his home with hypothermia. Since logger turtles, which the turtle was, are accustomed to living in warmer seas, this could have been very dangerous for the turtle. Except he was found and taken care of. The turtle named Julius Caesar, or JC, was flown back to his home on a plane where he actually had a boarding pass for himself. Oh my god, a turtle with a boarding pass. That's the coolest thing I can imagine. He's been released to the sea and now lives happily, all because he was saved by a kind soul.
Yeah. And a turtle with a boarding pass. Imagine checking in, the turtle's handing it to the person and oh no. Okay, never mind.
But
But
wait,
what?
what if the turtle ends up as a dictator? He's Julius Caesar after all.
Oh
Dun,
no.
dun,
But we at the
dun.
Paperless Press do love turtles and we shall never stop loving them.
Oh
Oh
god,
no.
that
Never
one
mind.
was tricky.
Ah,
Tricky.
I'll just
We
continue.
want to keep our viewers, we want to keep our viewers, me here.
Yeah, then I'll just continue if we want to keep our viewers. Uh, okay. So, one of the most unexpected and coolest uses for plastic bottles is in disaster relief. So I was surprised too. A design called friendship bottles keeps plastic bottles interlinked together in a special manner. Well, but it doesn't stop there. These bottles can be used to construct shelters in the case of storms, and they may be the step that many people can take in the future for disaster relief.
Wow, plastic bottles once more being used for good. Now we know that it's not plastic that's bad, but the way we use it. Anyway, more on removing things that are bad and making them better. Alabama has started on the road to becoming more progressive. They recently have started to amend their constitution and are in the process of removing racist language from their constitution. Another reason for this change is to let people know that Alabama isn't the same as it was in 1901 and has become a much more progressive and inclusive society.
Well, speaking of progressive societies and progressive people, Jeff Bezos is really using his money, which is 198.7 billion to be exact, for great causes. Most recently, he has added $1 billion of his own money into the Bezos Earth Fund. This money will be used to give indigenous people across the globe and give them rights. And if it works out, it will lead to the largest progressive step in conservation that we have made in centuries. And now, speaking
Wow.
of centuries, let's move on to some very interesting, some historical news and something about electric highways in the Did You Know section.
So we have electric cars, electric scooters, but we also have electric highways. India is getting its very own electric highways. Well, so electric highways are simply just highways for electric cars. They may sound very boring, but for starters, this shall help our planet and promote the use of renewable energy. Secondly, a really cool feature which Germany implemented on one of its own electric highways was a feature that lets electric trucks charge while driving on the electric highway. And that would be the perfect way to never get stuck on the road if you run out of fuel.
Speaking of things that are electric, and well, in this case, it's going to be Tesla, and in this case, it's going to be Elon Musk, who's made headlines for various couple of things this year. He helped Dogecoin become popular. He got a Shiba Inu dog, and sent 5 civilians into space. Casual work. Well, these 5 civilians that he sent to space are who are normal people like us, gotta go to space. Yes, Elon Musk SpaceX sent 5 civilians into space last week or a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure about the date. And they recently came back to Earth. Imagine. Well, they completely fell into the sea in this giant pod, but they came back to Earth regardless. Boy, I wish I could be one of those people going into space. But then again, I am scared of heights. So a drop from space into the ocean would be rather scary.
Well, I say that drop from space to the ocean would be into this world.
Uh,
Anyway, also, Mihir, what you said about electric highways has me eclectic and electric.
oh
Anyways,
no.
now enough with the bad puns that will drive away people who just came here for some positivity. When you think of gamma rays, what do you think of? You either think of Bruce Banner, or you think of Hulk, or you think of Marvel. Those are the three words that come into 99% of people's heads. But did you know that gamma rays, bursts of bright light that are trillions of times brighter than the sun, that's what they are. These gamma ray bursts are caused by stars that are forming galaxies, as astronomers recently discovered, which is pretty cool. Well, pretty cool is an understatement. But if they do work the same way as they do in Marvel, imagine all you have to do, simple work, especially for Elon Musk, all in a day's work for Elon Musk, send civilians to space, and then once he's done that, once he's sent civilians to space, and I hope I'll be one of them, come back with super strength.
Wow, that news is bursting with awesomeness.
Burst.
Okay,
Really,
I
Mihir,
I couldn't
burst.
feign the excitement, and I should have
About to
stopped that.
burst.
I should have stopped that one pun which I made. I'll just continue to not embarrass myself more. Well, up till the general public, us fine folks thought that humans settled in the North and South America roughly 13,000 years ago. However, new information has come to light with a shocking revelation. Fossilized footprints have been found in New Mexico, which have been dated to about 23,000 years ago. The identified footprints are speculated to be those of teenagers. As fascinating as it is, it opens up a host of new questions. Why was this only discovered now? How long did these humans stay for? Well, I think they stayed for 10,000 years. Oh no.
Yes,
We're coming
10,000
back.
has finally returned. And
Why? Why?